What's up, everyone? Today we are in Orlando 32810. This is the Lockhart area. It's just north of downtown off of Lee Road, close to Maitland Boulevard, really close to I-4, pretty much a primary area if you want to live downtown, if you're working or living, want to go to Winter Park. It's pretty centrally located. This house right behind me, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, about 1,100 square feet or so, built in the 50s, very, I don't know, Art Deco style or whatever the hell you want to call it, ranch style home. We just got completely renovated. We spent a ridiculously more amount of money than we really wanted to on this house, but we got there in the long run. So the people that used to live in this house, they had shit everywhere. There was an entire shed in the back that was filled with stuff. There was 3 mobile shed trailer things in the back here, like half a dozen cars. So essentially you can call it hoarders. There was just crap everywhere in the yard. The house was just packed with stuff. We spent almost $7,000 cleaning out the yard. We did 4 40-yard dumpsters. It took like 6 days with 4 guys moving all of this stuff because it wasn't just small light stuff. It wasn't just like books and furniture and stuff like that. It was like car parts and leftover pavers and stuff like that. So on top of the ridiculous amount of money that we had to spend cleaning out the yard, we thought that we would be able to get away with just repairing the roof because the roof was allegedly done in 2012 or 13 that they originally told us. Come to find out, the roof was totally shot. So rather than spending like $1,500 that we really wanted to on the roof, we ended up spending $10,000 replacing the roof. So that stung a little bit, but you know, instead of the target price point of about $235, $240, we just increased the price to $259, and we ended up selling it fortunately in only a week on the market. And the kitchen, we redid it. We used our usual quartz, our usual counters, but we messed up. It looks pretty ridiculous, but again, the house sold, so it doesn't really matter. But we were pretty disappointed with the finished product. Let's go check it out. All right, so what we did correct with this house was we opened it up. There was a wall right there that separated the kitchen into this living and dining area. So it was super dark, it was super enclosed. It really felt like you were just in a jail cell when you walked into this house originally, plus on top of all the stuff that the previous owners had everywhere. It was just a nightmare. So we used a very light color paint here to make it brighter. It does have a decent amount of windows here, as you can see right behind me. That gives it a pretty good amount of natural light, but the kitchen just looks stupid. So we had the idea of basically putting a breakfast bar here, which is what we did, except the breakfast bar is like 2.5, 3 feet long, so it's not really big enough for 2 people to sit here, for 1 person maybe. And then also with the refrigerator right there, it just looks stupid as you walk in, and it's just the most ridiculously non-functional kitchen in the world. I don't know why, but if we just simply put the kitchen on that wall, it would have been a nice useful L or U-shaped kitchen and would have been a lot more normal. I don't know why we didn't think of it, but whatever, it is what it is. It's already done. Once the quartz was laid and we saw the finished product, we felt pretty stupid about it, but whatever. It sold, and that's what matters. Also, something we did for the very first time was refinish hardwood floor, and it came out really good. You know, it was gonna cost about $1,200 or so for the laminate alone to redo the flooring in all this place, in which case we would have just put it right on top of this hardwood, but it gives it a much more natural feel and obviously natural look, keeping the previous and the original hardwood with the refinish and all the lacquer and stuff like that. It still smells good in here, and you know, I think people appreciate that kind of like natural hardwood feel to it. So the other cool thing that we did in here was we gutted and redid the master bathroom. It's a super small bathroom. It's only like 4 by 8 or something like that. So we opened it up. It was one of those enclosed showers that you walked in and it felt like you're in a cave. But you know, we brightened it all up using subway tile, and you know, it just makes it feel like you're not walking into a small closet when you go to use your master bath. So the other big selling point about this property is the backyard. We resodded everything. Let's go take a look. All right, so the sun's right up in my eyes, but I'll give it my best shot. So we gutted the backyard. It literally looked like a junkyard back here. The shed just looked dilapidated and old, so what we did was we painted it obviously the same colors as the house. We added some windows to it. We put the lattice on the bottom there. Plenty of room to actually turn that into man cave, in-law apartment, a bonus workshop, whatever the hell you want to use. We just simply painted it, make it look good, add the sod everywhere. That was another $3,000 that we didn't want to spend, but we did. I think it was worth it in the long run because it made the backyard not look like Chernobyl. Gives it a good finished product. So between the roof, the original yard clean out, the additional sod we had to purchase, we were about $20,000 more than we wanted to spend, but we sold it for about $18,000 more than we were originally projecting. So, you know, still came out ahead at the end of the game. And on to the next property, so let's go check it out.